Hello everyone, I'm John, this is Sean,
Alright.
and this is Everyday Food Reviews. I forgot what I was going to say then. Today, we've got God Energy.
Holy energy.
Hooray!
From... from Germany.
Nice.
We got 3 sachets and a little welcome pack addressed to me, because I used my real name when I ordered them.
Amazing balls.
I thought we'll keep it low-key, I'll use my real name and not Everyday Food Reviews. I don't want them to get overwhelmed or anything. So, 100% natural flavours and colours. No sugar, no bull, which is nice to hear, except sounding a bit sneaky.
Ooh.
Less than 4 calories.
Well, they're vegan, so there you go.
They're vegan, that's nice.
I meant by the sneaky comment. That's a joke.
Oh, are they not vegan?
Yeah, they are.
They are
vegan.
They are.
That's
Okay,
why I was associating your sneaky comment with being vegan.
No, because I know Beyond strictly isn't vegan due to the process of one of the vitamins in there. I think it's the vitamin D.
I was just joking. Carry on your card.
Yeah, natural caffeine X New Caf TM. 14 vitamins and nootropics, made in Europe and vegan. And by the way, it's EU launch month. Use code LAUNCH to get free shipping on your order until October 31st, which at the time of recording is tomorrow. So by the time the video goes live, it won't be.
We've sat on this for a while.
I only got it the other week. It's just we're going to record month in review today at some point. But it's going to be a short one because we've actually, the only video we've done and uploaded and recorded like this month is the Beyond one.
Is it?
I've got a few others that we've done, but they're still on the laptop and I've not edited or uploaded them yet.
Priorities straight, mate.
The only new stuff.
I need to stop paying these stupid little Warhammer models and get editing our incredible videos.
Yeah, I'll do that after I've taught you to play Kill Team this afternoon. So, Fruitylicious, 100% natural fruit flavours and colours. I'm just trying to see... So this new calf is some sort of blend that's 106 milligrams, of which 80 milligrams is caffeine, and then there's 80 milligrams of natural caffeine in addition to that, so that's 160 milligrams of caffeine. What we're trying to see is, does it have maltodextrin? And I can't see that it does. So that's good. For the likes of the Sergeant, anyone on keto or anyone diabetic will be able to have this.
Nice.
Hold on. Okay, so this isn't right.
Right.
This is a 7-gram sachet, and it says vitamin complex 7 grams and nootropic complex 7 grams. That means just the vitamin and nootropic complex, and not accounting for the flavours and everything else in it, comes to 14 grams, and it's a 7-gram sachet. So I'm not too impressed with that.
Oh no.
Looking at it though, it's likely to be... Yeah, neither of these are anywhere near 7 grams.
Should we get into it, lad?
Yeah, so we've got 3 flavours. One thing I do notice that the branding is pretty cool. The colours on there are very vivid, and they've each got an animal on. There's 3 different flavours, and they're each named after an animal. We've got Raspberry Raptor, Tropical Tiger,
Citrus Cobra.
And they got nice colours. The packets are paper rather than foil or anything, so I'm guessing they're going to be easy to open, which is nice. Like I say, they're very vivid. We've got a sticker that says Holy Squad founding member. It's nice to have one of them that's not from Sunday school. 500ml of water, it says to use, but we either go straight down the middle or we use 400ml. Given that there's no range and it says 500, we'll try it at 400ml, and if it does taste a bit strong, we can always add a bit more.
Let's get mixing, lad.
So we're starting with citrus.
Well,
Cobra.
I was just thinking we've got 3.
Okay.
We've waffled.
Yeah, okay,
Get
we'll
mixing.
get them mixed up. Just don't forget which one's which.
Nope. But why don't you put the blue one in the blue shaker, the yellow with red on in the red top shaker, and I'll put citrus in a very citrusy colour.
So
there you go.
These flavours are a bit interesting as well because they've got the names, and it also does actually tell you what that means. So the raspberry Raptor is raspberry and yuzu.
Citrus Cobra, I've got citrus and calamansi.
Do you know what that is?
It's a... No. You.
No.
Just look at the picture.
The picture's just 2 citrus fruits.
It's a lemon and a lime.
Yeah.
I bet calamansi is a type of lime, bet yeah.
Passionfruit and Pineapple is the tropical tiger. So these all sound like compelling flavours.
Oh, some lumps in there. Mine too.
Ooh, it smells very much pineapple, passion fruit.
Just gonna speed this bit up. Fair bit of insoluble material in that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Fair old bit.
And it's got vitamin C, vitamin D3, B2, B3, B5, B6,
Ah, it's the B6.
B12. And it's got this natural caffeine, L-carnitine. Smells citrusy.
Mm.
L-tyrosine, lipocholine, green tea extract, inosite, and ginseng extract, and piperine. So there's a couple of extracts in there. Generally, anything with natural extracts is going to tend to have a bit of insoluble material in there. It doesn't seem to be settling out any worse than Wraith. It's probably better than Beyond in terms of insolubility. Probably better than G Fuel.
Cheers.
Cheers. Certainly better than Sneak. Citrus flavour, it smells just like Monster Nitro, which is amazing. How does it taste?
A bit weak. We've used 400 ml of water, and that one did 500 ml. That tastes really weak.
It doesn't taste too weak to me. It tastes like a subtle flavour. It's not a really punch you in the face flavour. It's
It reminds me of Adrenalize OG. How it was very watery. And like I said, that's 400 ml of water. If we'd have put 500 in of that, like directed, how do you think you would have felt then?
I don't feel like this is a weak flavour at all, to be honest. It's sour. It's more sour than that Wraith lemonade we've just had.
Only when I'm getting to the bottom with all the bits in.
I'm getting a bit of a mandarin flavour as well. The flavour's not as strong as Monster Nitro or something, which is what it smelt like to me. I wouldn't call it weak. I'd say it's weaker than some others. I wouldn't say it's any weaker than X Gamer.
But this is 100 ml less water, and it tastes like this. like as directed, that's not good.
I don't know. Try one of the other ones. I think maybe that's just a more...
But this is the thing, I don't like sour flavours, and I don't really find that very sour at all until... That's the blue.
This is the orange and pineapple.
Yeah. I get a nice big lump then. Can definitely smell the orange in that.
So it's passion fruit and pineapple, sorry.
It still smells like orange.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No.
You've put the right sachets in the right...
The other one's raspberry and yuzu.
Oh, okay.
This one smells of passion fruit and pineapple and orange. You see, now there I'd say that the flavour is quite subtle. What's that?
Just material from the drink.
Yeah.
Ended up chewing on it.
Maybe we could have shaken it more. I mean, something you do need to consider, there's no maltodextrin in this, so a lot of the time I think the maltodextrin's like a flavour carrier or bulking agent or something. So with not having the maltodextrin in, a lot of them are going to be a bit more watery. That's just one of the compromises you make. But then again, Wraith doesn't have it, and Wraith isn't...
Beyond doesn't have it either, does it?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Oh, does it?
And to me, the flavour, it is probably weaker than I'd like, but it's no weaker than X Gamer.
No, it's not, and I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just holding this to its own flame.
Yeah.
I personally think it's just quite a weak tasting flavour. It reminds me of Adrenalize. It's just it's almost like a flavoured water rather than a...
Yeah. Again, I think it's closer to X Gamer than Adrenalize, to be honest.
The way it is now, like I say, with 400ml.
Yeah.
With 500.
Cheers.
Ooh.
You need to consider as well, it's European, and I think...
I do feel like the UK is very smack bang in the middle of like stuff we get from the US and stuff from Europe. Not because we're just in the middle of both before somebody clever says, but yeah, I think because, like you say, we've got a lot of European influences, and then they may be like, oh, well, they prefer a lot of flavoured waters. They like, they drink more like sparkling water, things like that. So
I think the average European palate is probably a little bit more refined.
Yeah. But this smells good.
This does smell good. I like this one. In terms of smell, it smells sweet. It smells definitely of raspberry. That's the thing. A lot of the time when something says raspberry, it's just like a generic berry flavour. This one smells of raspberry.
That comes across, but I think it's because raspberry's quite a juicy, watery fruit almost. That comes across better in that. It's still quite watery for me, and I think I still feel it's like on the weaker side. But even if you had 500ml of water, you could see how it'd be like a raspberry flavoured water drink.
Yeah.
So I think that carries a lot better. I mean, I did just shake it again as well, so you never know.
I think I can't choose between this raspberry one and the citrus one. I really enjoyed the citrus one. Because again, even then, I've had weaker citrus flavours, like the high power potion sinister citrus that we were talking about just a minute ago in the last video. That was an awful, weak, horrid citrus flavour. This, you say, oh, it's a weak flavour, still can't taste any of the caffeine in there, still can't taste any of the other B vitamins in there. There's no bitterness.
No, there's no bitterness.
Aftertaste, no sticky sweetness. It's very, very clean.
Yeah.
Well, this raspberry one, it feels refined.
Yeah. No, I get that. It, like I say, it's like I say, the flavour I fit for me on the flavour, it just carries a lot better in the water than the other two. Personally, I think the other two are quite weak. I mean, maybe it's because we've not long just had a Wraith flavour.
Could be.
And Wraith is we've always
But
had a big packet full of flavour in Wraith, and it's completely different. Maybe a completely different makeup.
But that's fine though. It's a more valid review or comparison. It does say depending on your preference, you can add more water or less powder. I would probably
use less water.
Yeah, a bit less. I don't think it's too bad as it is. Like I say, to me, it's a lot like X Gamer. X Gamer, I tend to use a bit less, or I'd use a lot more, because X Gamer's got 200 milligrams of caffeine, and if I know I want to stay hydrated, I'll just put the 1 scoop in and then just fill the shaker right up. And I think
and just have it as like a flavoured water.
Yeah.
More than anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I think this could fill that same niche for me. It's like if you don't want a punch of flavour, and at the same time as well, it's like a lot of people would want to drink these powders because the flavours aren't as punchy or intense as something like a Monster. So if I'm drinking, if I had that citrus one and it did taste as strong as Monster Nitro, I'd be drinking it saying, this is almost as good as Monster Nitro. But with it not tasting as strong, it's like it's a different thing.
No, I get that. I'm not trying to like shit on him.
No.
We could say shit. Bullshit was in the thing.
Yeah, I'll just need to bleep it every time.
No, I just think maybe I expected more from the brightly coloured graphics.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with that.
Like that to me says it's very in your face. They're not messing about. I genuinely, holding this up to its own candle. Like I said, I thought this was going to be more, and especially with not 0.5 litres of water, I thought, this is going to be maybe intense. This is something that might have to last you a few, maybe up to an hour or something. An hour and a half, something like that. Like it says. Well, mine says sip it, but
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe, how much was it?
We got this for free.
Okay.
I think we've not got like a partner discount or anything, but when I signed up, there was an affiliate link, so if you buy stuff with the affiliate link, then we'll get more free samples and stuff or something like that. So I'll put that in the description if you do want to give them a go. Thinking about it, I've been saying all the way through the flavour, the intensity of the flavour and style of flavour, that the style of flavour reminds me more of Beyond in that it's something a little bit, the original Beyond ones we looked at that were very specific flavours, but they all tasted like what they were meant to.
Yeah.
This is like that. We got raspberry and yuzu, and that they all taste like specifically what they're meant to be, but they're a bit complicated, a little bit novel as flavours. And I appreciate that a lot, but in terms of the actual amount of flavour and everything, it's reminding me more of X Gamer. X Gamer are European, the Scandinavian.
Yeah. Which might... And where was the generalised from?
They were UK.
Okay.
But
Calamansi is indeed a lime or a Philippine lime or lemon.
Okay, cool. So,
Clever me.
no, thinking about it, it might just be that it's a European thing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and I think that's where I was, maybe where I was going with that. It was, it maybe puts it in line with X Gamer. And is Razor Wire European or UK? UK. See, so we've got a very good mix, haven't we?
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that I dislike it. It was just, for me, and obviously we've not long just done a Wraith video. I don't know, I don't want to offend wholly by saying it was weak, but obviously from what I'm used to and from what I've just drank,
I'd like it to be a bit stronger, but then anyone who watches the channel regularly knows I just like stupid flavours.
We both do.
Yeah.
We both do. But for me, I would probably start mixing that with, like, say, 350ml, and then knock it down, maybe 50ml, until I find my desired taste, and then, or, you know, and then just start editing it from there. Like, we used just over 400, didn't we? Was it 450?
No, it was 400 we used, yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was just about here. So
I was aiming for 400.
yeah, so maybe between 4 and 450 we've used. I would start knocking that down to 350. Then it's 300 again if I felt like it wasn't, you know, intense enough for me. If it was too intense, then just start doing like 25ml and, you know, just finding your flavour.
What? Yeah, I think the raspberry one and the citrus one I'd certainly get again.
Passionfruit and Pineapple is a bit disappointing. We do speak a lot on this channel about, you know, that you bland, weak, or like consistently poor tasting tropical flavours.
I don't think there was anything wrong with it.
I don't think it's... No, I'm not saying
Yeah.
this. I just don't think it separates itself
No.
from all the others.
Yeah.
Like, the one true mad tropical flavour that we had was that one we had not so long ago. Was it... I can't remember the name of it.
I think it was the Wraith one you liked, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Wraith. But that's been like the best tropical flavour. I think I think we both agreed in the video, didn't we? That was like, as far as tropical flavours go, they're all pretty of much as of muchness. Nothing really stands out, but so far we both agreed that Wraith one really stood out for a change, which was mad, and we both said it in that video. So
I think it's a nice pineapple and passion fruit.
Yeah, it's
flavour.
not poor.
It's a nice tropical flavour. It's just there's so many other tropical flavours I can get in the UK already.
I think when everyone tastes tropical flavours, the first thing you compare it to is like Lil.
Or tropical squash.
Or tropical squash.
Yeah.
And they all tend to just taste like tropical squash that you can get for 50 odd p at Asda or Tesco or whatever. So, and that's the issue.
And that's
with
the
them.
best case scenario as well, because tropical squash doesn't have, like, you need to compromise some of these flavours because they need to cover up the taste of the caffeine and vitamins, which squash just doesn't need to do.
No. So we're not saying that's a bad thing.
No.
It's just that, you know, they're competing with. So.
Yeah, overall, I think that the formula's good. It's nice that it's vegan. It's nice that there's
that is good.
no malto in there.
I was only joking about the vegan stuff at the start.
Natural caffeine. So, you know, it says no bullshit, and I said straight away, you know, that sounds like Sneak, that's something they say, but Sneak say they use natural caffeine and they don't. These are actually using natural caffeine, assuming we take them at the word, but they've put it in print, like Sneak were. They've never put it like in print. They put it on the Facebook page when people were asking them specifically, and they certainly imply that it's natural caffeine and natural sweeteners and everything, because they say, oh yeah, it's all natural and it's not full of shit, when it just is. Like this.
There's many bleeps in this video.
Yeah, I've got no reason to doubt anything they're saying here.
No.
And the formula seems good. There's everything I'd expect to see there and a little bit more. There's the lipocholine, which I assume that's just choline and a carrier. Normally it'd be like choline bitartrate or something.
Because you're so sciencey.
Piperine, I've no idea what that is. It's 9.9 milligrams of it. No idea what that is. Or inosite. I don't know if that's going to be an isotyl.
Maybe.
Or some variation of it, some like denatured inositol or something. But that's good, because that's something that you don't see in a lot of powdered drinks, but it's something in Monster. It's there to it's been shown to help reduce anxiety and stuff. Yeah. I hope that is what it is, otherwise I'll need to just cut that bit out. If it's something else. Yeah, it's a nice formula. I'm feeling pretty
Wired.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Yeah. Wired. I wasn't going to say wired.
I am, but I've had a lot of caffeine and not a lot to eat at the moment, which I think means we're getting towards the end of the video.
Yeah.
Because I am getting a bit peckish and a bit wired, and I've not eaten today yet, and I had a lot of caffeine.
Likewise.
But yeah, like I said, don't just take our word for it. Check these guys out. Let us know in the comments if you do get them, and obviously join our Discord and talk about them as much as you want as well. But in the meantime, thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.